Think for yourself. Question authority.
Dude, I was in Kansas, and that was before Nirvana and all that stuff. So there were no A&R people in the Midwest or in Seattle like it became after that. You had to go to LA or New York. I hate the cold weather. But it was hard, man. I mean, I could read and all that shit when I came out. When I moved to LA, dude, I just went to the weekly or recycler, or, these magazines, looking for the audition. Every audition I took, I got. After the audition, I go, "Hey, the other guys are fucking losers, man. Like, hey, man, you and me." And after I did 10 of those, I found like this little core of guys or whatever, and then I put together a band called Carmageddon. And it was like the bass player that played with Psycom with Perry Farrell, and the bass with this other, but he played guitar. But then the bass player that played with Pill, like Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
And dude, we had a good band or whatever. But the thing was, we got to open up for Fishbone. That band. Those were memorable gigs that changed my life. That was really exceptional. But dude, I was just doing whatever I could, and then I had a delivery job at a place, and then the guy that I was doing that with, he was a wicked bass player, and he was teaching at MI, and one of his students was Jeff Buckley or something. So
Really?
So then me and him and Jeff Buckley, we had a country band together. I remember somehow I met Bill Manspeaker or whatever, and then the Green Jello guys were doing pretty good. And I told him about a space upstairs next door that he could rent out, and he rented it out, and they were doing really good. And then Maynard moved in to help him pay the rent, and that's how I met Maynard, and that's how we put the band together. I mean, at that time, I don't know if I could have pinpointed it. Dude, we were just Midwestern pissed off dudes, man. Dude, there's a sensibility that comes out of that Midwestern thing that I wouldn't trade for anything. And we had that, that bond together. But our whole band, well, not the whole band, like Paul, he was from Washington, but Adam's from Illinois. It's Libertyville, it's almost Wisconsin, Felt like we worked our ass off, and then we just got signed, but that was for Opiate. I got to quit my fucking day job, and I didn't have a boss. I'm playing music for a living, and honestly, my life has not changed very much since the minute that I could just feel like I'm a professional musician now. I don't have to have a fucking day. That's when my fucking life changed. I can just do what I felt like I was supposed to do. But dude, that was a fucking life. But dude, it was fucking intimidating too, man. It was intense, man, when we got to be on that Lollapalooza in '93, and that was when Undertow came. We had Opiate, but then all of a sudden we got put on that big stage at Lollapalooza, and that was the point. There was no Lilith Fair, no Ozfest, no that. So every band that was on fucking that Lollapalooza at the time got on to at least 120 minutes. And then they put our video on MTV or whatever. Or maybe they didn't even do it there. But yeah, first Beavis and Butthead. And then they go, well, if I could just move my hand that fast, I would never leave my house. Remember that fucking Sober video? They didn't wail on us. It was sort of like a compliment, even a backhand. We went from 0 on the Billboard 200 to 50. And then we stayed at 50. We never went above for 2 years. And the next thing I know, we had a gold record. But dude, it was so cool the way it got set up. So then when we did the Ænima one, it was just this shit. Dude, it was catching fire. Dude, and we knew we were gonna we thought that was gonna go number one. But then that week, fucking Nirvana released that
In
fucking.
Utero, or.
And I was like. And dude, I remember going in our record company thing, and they're going, And they were all thinking we were going to go number 1, and it was number 2. And I go, I can't believe we got beat out by a dead Junkie.
Oh, it must have been the Unplugged record that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so mad. No, well, then just like you're number 1, you're number 1. All the ones after that have been number 1, so it doesn't matter.